Welcome back to another episode of The Canon. This is the very first Titans recap, episode 1, titled Titans. This is the new DC streaming universe, whatever they call it, TV show, that is on the exclusive DC streaming app, which I am a part of. It's funny. There are so many people reviewing this, but there weren't that many people talking about that they were actually going to purchase the app, and I did the pre-order, so I have 15 months in advance. But yeah, so interesting that so many people reviewed it. I didn't think we had that many reviews because people said they weren't willing to buy it, but apparently somebody bought it and they used their login. So anyway, I'm really excited that they made this a week, or I don't know if it's a week by week, but at least they're releasing it episode by episode and not binge style, which is something that Netflix is talking about possibly doing too. Look, that's a whole nother topic, but I'll just say I think I'm binged out, and I think going back to the episode each week format really has its value to it. So excited that we could just talk about this episode, linger in this episode, and then wait to the next one. So a lot of drama. I mean, not drama, just a lot of talk about this whole idea of a streaming app that is just exclusive content from one provider after we know Disney was gearing up to do the same thing, and so DC coming to do it first. And how was that going to be successful? Also with the comic book part of it. But then this whole idea of bringing in these new shows, kind of like Marvel's Netflix, and how well they would do. And then we had the trailer for Comic-Con, and then it all blew up. Even before that, I should say, when we saw the pictures of Robin, people like, yeah, and then they saw Starfire, and people got real racist. And then and then the trailer happened. And so the trailer happened, and we saw a lot of people with backlash and talking about how it was too dark and gloomy for them, and how cheap things look and all this stuff. I personally didn't mind the trailer. There's some parts I didn't like, but not the ones people were really complaining about. So, going into it, I was actually kind of excited. I love live action. I mean, the cartoon, the comic stuff is good, but when you go to live action, it's a different feeling. And so it was exciting. I was open. What I thought of the episode, I thought it was solid. I thought it was a pretty solid, excuse me. I thought it was a pretty solid entry, way to kick it off. Some of my big standout negatives was the girl playing Raven, or Rachel right now. Hopefully she gets better. I just thought she was terrible. But on the other side of that, I thought the actress playing Starfire was really, 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 really good. Of course, this isn't traditional Starfire, and we don't really know what's going on with her, but I just thought her ability to emote and act was really strong. So I was really excited about that. And then overall, I thought the feel was good. The Batman feeling to it was good, if that makes sense. It really felt like a Batman type climate, in which we saw, you heard the Joker mention, you heard Batman mention, of course you got Robin, all the Batman ties, but it just kind of felt, even though it was in Detroit, which pretty much could be a Gotham, it still felt like Gotham to me, and it felt like we're in a Batman type world where Batman exists. And so that part was really good, and I really felt the Robin part, especially if you know about Robin and becoming Nightwing, that's really what this character, that's the level he's at, where he says he doesn't want to become like Batman. So, a lot of good stuff. I like the feel. Some of the effects and some of the things they are doing, I'm gonna wait for them to explain it. Raven can be dark, but Starfire killing people, and we saw kind of in the trailer a lot of Titan killing going on. So I'll let them explain and maybe get to a conclusion before I make a decision, because people did that with Man of Steel. Like, oh my God, Superman is so dark, but like, they're working towards something. They're giving you a backstory to how he got to be the big blue Boy Scout. And maybe that's what they're doing with Titans. I don't know. So I'm going to give them a chance, but I'm going to let them explain what's going on. We don't know too much. What I will say is there seems to be a misunderstanding, And the guy that was trying to kill Raven was probably, like he said, he's probably the hero. Probably like, some mystical person, but just kind of an extremist. But if you know Raven's story, it probably was a good idea to kill her because, she can lead to some dark stuff. So, but that was a misunderstanding and we'll see the ramifications of that. Yeah, overall, that's it. I mean, it's pretty solid. Nothing to, complain about. Overall, I would give it a 78 out of 100, strong C plus. And I'm looking forward to episode 2. So go to the comment section. Let me know what you thought about episode 1. Thumbs up, subscribe, share it around, get the convo started. And remember, if you heard it here, it's official canon.